folks, Sean Broderick here, and I'm in Boca Raton, finding another great mining company for you. Now, here's the thing. Many explorers are well known. Some, though, aren't well known by the market at all. That's when you might want to find them because they're unknown by the market. Wall Street isn't paying any attention to them. Core Mining is just one of those companies. It has great projects in California. It has funding from a bank. It has major investor interest. And Scott Trebilcock, the CEO of the company, is here to talk to you about it. Scott, could you please speak to my subscribers just to give them the scoop on Core Mining?
Sure, I'll give you the elevator pitch on Core Mining. So Core Mining is a brand new gold equity. It RTO'd with a junior company late in 2018 and raised money through 2019. We're just getting rolling on the ground. We've got a great portfolio of assets. We've got a flagship asset in California with a couple million ounces and a ton of work done on in the past that we're moving into permitting. And we've got 3 other assets that we're busy exploring. We have some drills turning starting this quarter, and we're really excited about the results coming out.
So you just put some news out about some exploration on your big property there. Could you explain what happened there?
Yeah, that's correct. So when I came into the company, we had bought this great asset from Goldcorp called Imperial, and it was a set of claims about 10 miles from the Mesquite mine, which is owned by Ross Beaty's Equinox Gold.
Right.
But all the ground on that trend in between was wide open for staking, which is rare in a gold camp, probably because of past perceptions in California. So we went out and staked 1,000 new claims, about 20,000 acres of ground, tied up the whole belt. And we went out and ran geophysics over our intact deposit so we could see what it looked like. We were pretty excited to find that there's actually interesting anomalies in and around that deposit, which was the news release last week. And then even more importantly, we're using those signatures to go out and step out onto the rest of that property in the next few weeks. So in February, we should see a release, what the targeting is looking like on that great exploration play as well.
Excellent. So we'll have more news from your company, say, over the course of the next year. You have a PEA coming up, and you have the whole permitting process that you're also working on, right? And also you have funding, which many explorers do not have.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's hear about that as well.
Yeah, so we've got 2 major sources of funding so far in the company. Macquarie Bank, and this is not the client's money, this is the bank money, put in $4 million to fund the flagship project. And they did about 6 months of due diligence. You know, everyone asks about California. Macquarie did 6 months of due diligence, and they put in money, and we can only use their money to permit the Imperial project. So we're doing a PEA. We're hiring all the consultants. We got a team on the ground in California that's going to go and permit that project, and it's led by a great guy named Mark Leduc, who's got great experience in heap leaching. So it's Macquarie, very conservative. They bought a royalty, they bought equity interest, and they want to see that project get advanced.
Right.
Then on the other hand, we brought in $3 million from Eric Sprott. Eric Sprott has a completely different theory about the gun. He says, look at all the ounces in the ground this company. We got 2.4 million inferred, 2.5 million measured and indicated in the ground. He does the math per ounce and says, wow, in an up market, this thing's going to fly. Go drill some holes and add more ounces. So he put in $3 million to explore the assets. But we have the benefit of all that work. All of the projects have very good intact data sets. We've got all the old chips and drill cores and everything that required to pick up that data and just restart where they left off. So
okay.
It's a
and this is also a good time to mention that often in the mining space, real opportunity happens when you have like a really down market. Prices were down in gold for so long. You were able to pick up these properties for a song. Isn't that right?
That's correct. Yeah.
And they have historic known ounces. Now you have funding. Now you're working on a plan. You have a plan, and so we'll be able to watch that progress this year. It all sounds pretty good. We should give people the stock symbol, though.
Yeah, it's KORE on the Venture Exchange in Toronto, or KOREF on the OTCQB here in the States.
Right. Okay, great. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we go?
Well, I think I'd just like to mention that, we're, as management, are side by side with you, the shareholder. James Hines, the founder, Adrian, and myself own 50% of the outstanding stock of the company. We're only interested in per share price appreciation. This isn't about empire building. We've got some assets. We bought them at a nice price. There's a low valuation in the company. It's all about adding per share value. Moving on.
Oh, great. Really tight share structure. Looks good. We'll have news coming from this company. It's one you really might want to take a look at. Thanks very much. You folks stay tuned. I'll have more for you. This is Sean Broderick in Boca Raton, finding yet another great gold explorer. This one looks really interesting. I'll talk to you later.